champions, good afternoon and a very warm welcome to this class. How are you all? Good evening, good afternoon in fact. Hey Aditya, Deepa, Amit, Krishna, hey Dhruv, hey Dilip, yes, hey Pari. Good afternoon all of you. Okay, before we get started, do you see something on the screen? What's this? What's happening over here? Hey Manas. Good afternoon all of you. What do you see on the screen? Hey Pavni, Aisha. I'm doing really well, thank you. And yes, we're meeting after such a long time, so it's so good to have you back, guys. Oh, you see a thread, okay? And you see a needle. Yes, correct. So passing the thread through the eye of a needle, that's kind of a difficult task. That's laborious, right? Yes, correct. Absolutely. But why is it difficult? You must have seen this is kind of difficult, but why? Hey Bhavya. Hey Diya. Sindhu bhai ne answer de diya फटाफट से. Yes, actually you people are right. See, the thin strands of thread that you can see over here, they are further made up of still thinner strands, which are known as fibers, correct? And in today's class, we're going to discuss this chapter in one go. So, here we are with our mission midterms, wherein today's session is all about one shot. And the chapter is Fiber to Fabric. How many of you have revised this chapter? Because there are a lot of concepts in this chapter which are very easy. We've covered everything. But it's very important for all of you to have proper conceptual knowledge. Because then only you'll be able to answer direct and indirect questions. Because, now direct questions, the chances of, asking direct questions, it's going down. And the probability that some application-based questions would be asked in the exam, the chances are very high. No, bacha. In some of the schools, in your school, it might have been deleted. But it's very much there in the syllabus. Hey Harsimran, hey Arpita. Yes, absolutely right. See, now the question paper, the way it's being said, no spoon feeding is being done. Okay, so you have to use all your knowledge, apply all your knowledge. Are you all ready? Hey Diya, good to know that. Creative Minds, what's your name? That's great. We all have been there. I have realized this. When a teacher announces a test, what's the first feeling that you get? Hey Sindhubai, thank you. So what's the first feeling that you get when you hear about a test that's coming up? Because your midterms are just round the corner. No, Raj, not at all. Hey Vaishnavi. Hey Harja, we'll take sessions for grade 7 pretty soon. Swasti. Or is it Swati? Hey Kaluri Vaishnavi, thank you. Oh, you get excited. You get nervous, fear. Yes, some of you might feel that, you people are unprepared. That feeling might come into your mind. That feeling might come into your head. That's very organic. That's very natural. But good to know that some of you get super excited for the sessions, for the tests, and, for anything new that's coming your way. Yes, I'm doing really well, Aisha. Thank you. But nonetheless, see, you get excited or you get nervous, you still have to prepare for the test. And that's why we are here. So today, we will be discussing all the important concepts from the exam point of view. But this chapter is very much there in the syllabus. But, it depends on the school as well. Maybe your science teachers must have told you that, okay, we are not including this, from the exam point of view, but we might include this for some activity. So that varies from school to school. So good to read that, Aisha. Absolutely. So are you all set to nail this chapter? Yes? Alright, so before we get started, Fatafat say I want all of you to hit the like, share and subscribe button. Let's see how many of you will be really quick in doing that. And then give me a thumbs up over here if everything is working fine. You know the drill. You know everything. Yes, Abhishek, absolutely. Hajab, you want the NASA trip. That's great. Hey, Chetna Kumari. Fatafat say guys, hit the like, share and subscribe button and then we get started. And let me know if everything is working fine. I'm waiting for your thumbs up. I'm waiting for your favorite emoji. Someone's posted donuts. And loads of donuts. And I can see a burger also. Oh, you did it already, Amit. That's great. Awesome. Oh, there are two creative minds here. That's great. All right. Thank you for giving me this good to go and let's get started. Now, this is our journey track. Okay. So, we'll start with fibers and we'll see how they are converted to fabric. And this way, we'll cover the entire chapter today. And Krishna has already revised the chapter, which is really, really good, Krishna. I hope many of you have revised the chapter. In fact, I hope all of you have revised the chapter. Yes, we've done it. Oh, you're in grade 8. Yes, Raj, there are a lot of games. Good, Ishwar. Well done. So let's begin with the first topic, that is fibers. Now, fibers are the fine strands which are basically known as the building blocks of fabrics. Now, the chapter name is kind of self-explanatory, I would say. Fibers, they are the fine strands. Then they make up yarn, which are like the loose threads. And these yarn further, they make up fabric, which is the cloth material. So no wonder the chapter name is Fiber to Fabric. Good, Raj. Okay, Amit. That's great. Yes, Harsimran. Alright, so you all know fibers are the basic blocks. सबसे basic block एक fabric का क्या है? Fiber. Now these fibers can be natural or synthetic. Quickly let me know in the comment section. Fatafat se tell me what are synthetic fibers. Let's see how many of you remember. You have said that yes ma'am, we've revised the chapter. Now I'm cross-checking that. We used to play with fibers. Oh, you've made flashcards. That's great, Aditya. Thank you, Aisha. Nylon, okay. Man-made fibers, yes, Ameya. So, in every session I keep, telling this to all the students out there that towards the end I'll tell you who are my rock stars. The people, the students who are constantly posting answers. When I post a question, you post the answer. So the ones who are participating, who are making the session really lively, really interactive. So they are my rock stars and I'm going to take, there's going to be a shout out towards the end. Yes, man-made, correct. Artificial fibers, that's absolutely right. So, it could be natural, it could be synthetic. Synthetic are the ones which are man-made fibers. You people are absolutely right. So, we know that synthetic fibers are man-made. They are basically manufactured in laboratories using chemicals. For example, I saw somebody was writing about rayon, somebody was writing about nylon, polyester, acrylic. There are so many synthetic fibers that we have. Now coming to natural. Can you give me some examples of natural fibers out there? Yes, Mr. Iron Study, you are absolutely right. Silk, cotton, jute. Cotton, jute. Wool, correct? Yes. So when we talk about natural fibers, the source can be plant-based or it can be animal-based. Now, jute and cotton we get from plants. And silk and wool we get from animals. Now, as a one marker, if they ask you about plant-based fibers, you know what to say. As a one marker, half plus half, if they ask you about animal-based fibers, you know what to say. So you know about natural fibers, right? Yes, correct. Absolutely right. So we'll start with cotton. Now, when I say cotton, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? First thing. Aisha, Dia, Raj. So we have some rock stars in the class. Yes, Raj, you're right. Oh, bandage. Soft, white. Cotton plant, cotton balls. Yes. Okay, and what comes to your mind when I say jute? Let's see. Jute. See, क्या याद आता है? The first thing that comes to your mind. Jute rope, sacks, ruff, bag, plants. All right. Absolutely right. So we'll start with cotton first. Now, cotton is actually known as the king of natural fibers. It's basically grown in fields. You can see a cotton plant, a cotton field over here. Now, have you actually observed any cotton field? Have you seen it in real life? Hey, Rama, that's okay. Have you seen a cotton field, that's ready for picking? Yes, no. Maybe in some picture, maybe in some movie, maybe in reality. Pavni is saying they have their own cotton field. That's amazing. Dharmendra is also saying the same. Wow, yaar. That's great. Doesn't it look like a field covered with snow? Yes, good, Aisha. Yes, absolutely. So, the image is right there if you've not seen it otherwise. Fibers obtained from fruits of cotton plant. That is, this fiber is cotton. And when we say fruits of cotton plant, we basically mean cotton balls. Now, these cotton balls that you see over here, they burst open and seeds covered with fibers can be seen. Can you see it over here? Yes? And then, of course, mature cotton balls, they are definitely containing these seeds. And the fibers are separated from the seeds by the process combing. And this process, to be very specific, is being given a name. That is ginning. Yes, Raj, you're right. Raj is mentioning about the climate, about the places. Hey, Janvi. Correct. So, it's the process, by which the seeds are separated. So, fibers are separated from the seeds. Absolutely right. Traditionally, earlier times it was being done by hand, but now we've also got machines. Yes. अच्छा, tell me, किस country में सबसे ज़्यादा cotton produce हो रही है? It was science test, Rishti. That's great. I hope it went really well for you. Abhishek says China. Raj says India. Kanti says India. Dharmendra says India. India. A lot of you are saying India. Yes. India is the largest producer of cotton, guys. Any one of you. Okay. That's great. Some of the comments are really funny. Hanji, bilkul. India, guys. India जो है largest producer है cotton का. Of course, we've got many more countries. Aisha was asking, yes, I was asking about the country. Largest producer. In case of cotton. Alright, now you people have already answered this in the chat box. I can see कि ma'am black soil use होता है. So yes, black soil is required when we are talking about cotton. So black soil is perfect for the growth of cotton plants. Why? Why do we require black soil? Because this is a very important question that can come. They might ask you, What kind of soil is required and why? So half plus half, 1 marker question could be asked out of this. So you will tell me really quickly. Everybody's saying black soil, black soil, black soil. That's okay. Now you have to tell me why. Let me see if you remember or not. Hey Abhishek, you are my rockstar. That's okay. Even if you've got the answer wrong. Yes. Yes, Chetna. You're also my rockstar. Absolutely right. So it retains water. That's why we prefer black soil. And warm climate. So warm climate helps in germination. So it ensures, rapid growth, uniform growth. So warm climate is also preferred. Now, it's grown in Gujarat, Maharashtra, Telangana. Yes. Acha, when I say what are the uses of cotton? So which is the one use that is your favorite? You can let me know quickly in the comment section. Uses of cotton, which is your favorite? Clothes, shirts, clothing. All right, all right. What else? To make clothes, pillows, bed sheets. See, you already know about the uses. So if this question comes in the exam, I'm sure you all will be able to answer. So wig, shirt, bed sheet, mattress. Of course, some people were saying pillow. That is also right. Curtains. That's also right. Yes, lick diya pillow. Wigs. It's already there. Okay. Towel, that's also there. All these are the uses of cotton. Yes, all in one, correct. In fact, its seed oil is also used in cosmetics and in food as well. So these are the important uses. It might come as a 1 marker to mention 2 uses of cotton, but you people know it all. Alright, so this was about cotton. Now coming to jute. Jute is the second most important fiber after cotton. But what's the best part about this is that it's biodegradable. Do you know what is biodegradable? Okay, I'll give you a hint. It's environment friendly. Now can you tell me what is the meaning of biodegradable? Yes, Abhishek. Yes, it's environment friendly. Oh, correct. It can be decomposed by natural forces. So it's 100% biodegradable. Now, jute plant actually grows to an average of 10 to 12 feet height. Okay. Now, what is important is that it is obtained from the stem of jute plants. I'll put a star here. Sometimes they ask, which plant part is being used. So it is stem. Now it's being harvested at the flowering stage. Yes, correct. Decomposed by nature. Yes, Shrishti. See, you already are my rock star. Absolutely right. Now talking about what it requires. It requires alluvial soil, warm climate and heavy rainfall. So these are the necessary conditions required for the growth of jute plant. Correct, Srishti. Cotton balls, jute stem. Yes. See, alluvial soil, it's deposited by surface water, by running water. That is what is alluvial soil. Yes, absolutely. So major countries, of course, someone's already written कि India तो होगा ही होगा. So India is there, China is there, Bangladesh is there. But within India, Assam, Bihar, West Bengal, these are the states where jute is extensively being grown. Yes. Hey Aisha, of course you are. See, the chat keeps going quickly, right? But I'm reading most of the comments and you all are champions already. आदित्य, of course you are. Champions तो हो ही, rockstar भी हो यार. Yes, Rishti, you are. Alright, now you know I'm going to ask you about the uses of jute. Chalo, fatafat se tell me some important uses. Let's see. Let's quickly refresh the chat once so that I can see what the kids are writing. Can we refresh the chat once? All right. I'm just asking my team to refresh the chat once so that, you know, I can see what you people are posting about jute. कोई बात नहीं, what we can do is we can always open in the phone as well, right? Okay, chalo. I can see that you're saying rope, you are saying bag. All right, correct. And see, this way you people know about the uses of jute. So jute bags, jute sacks, jute rope. In fact, carpets are also there. So you can have jute carpets also, you can have strings also. So these are some important uses of jute. Yes, Chetna, absolutely right. Yes, Abhishek, correct. Alright, moving on to the conversion part now. But guys, before we move on to the next part of the session, the next segment, the second half, there's something very exciting for all of you. I'm sure you already know about BST, BYJU'S Scholarship Test, and you might have taken it last year as well. How many of you have already appeared for this? Ever? Or maybe heard of this? No, this is not business studies. Yes, you have heard about this. That is great, all of you. Good to know that. Now the exciting part is that starting August 21st, when you'll actually, you'll be taking this test, you're actually increasing your chances to go to fly to Australia. Yes, you heard it right. And there you can watch the match, ICC Men's T20 World Cup live. I mean, this is one thing to keep watching your favorite cricketers on screen, but to watch them live, isn't this really, really exciting? Yes. Absolutely right, guys. And by the way, don't forget that this is the exam. The registration is free of cost. So register now and you can win up to 100% scholarship as well. So 100% scholarship, like up to 100% scholarship भी मिल सकती है. Australia भी जा सकते हैं. I think this exam is worth appearing for, isn't it? Hurry up. The link is there in the description box. I can see a lot of you are mentioning about you people already being aware of this. That is great. A lot of your doubts are there. See, for any doubt that you have related to this, go check out the website. Everything is being stated there. But yes, one important thing I would mention here is that the registration closes on September 3rd. So don't forget to register, bacha. Yes? You've already. सही है. Airport भी discuss कर लो. Cricketers भी discuss कर लो. But in between all this, don't forget to register. Go ahead, appear for this test because, this test, we have 3 people, like 3 winners would be selected from each group, and these 3 winners would be going with one parent of theirs and they would enjoy watching the match live. So if you're a sports enthusiast or, if you're somebody who loves cricket, kitni sahi opportunity. I think you should just go grab this opportunity, especially when the registration is for free. Amazing. And of course, talking about amazing stuff, we have a mini learning program that is now free, but it's just for the first 500 users only. So please make sure that you're one of the first 500 users. All you have to do is use this code YTFIRST. We've got this back on popular demand. A lot of you keep saying you actually posted such amazing comments about the mini learning program. You all enjoyed it thoroughly. That's why we are back with this. But this time the catch is that it's just for the first 500 users only. So jaldi se register karo, jaldi se enroll for this. Then only you will be amongst the first 500, right? And then of course, you know, you'll be taught by India's top teachers. Correct, yes. Can we have the chat running over here, please? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, earlier it was 1000, na 500 ho gaya. That means you have to be really quick in registering now. Hey Srishti, is this you? That's great, creative minds. All right, coming back to the next important topic. How are fibers converted to yarn? Now, fibers from a mass of cotton wool, they are drawn out and they are twisted. And this, in a way, brings the fibers together. You know the name of the process? The name of the process is spinning. Correct, Chetna. You're absolutely right. Now, you have some devices for the same. You've got takli, charka, and on large scale, of course, you've got spinning machines as well. Okay, out of takli and charka, which was popularized by Mahatma Gandhi. Chalo, fatafat se. I'll see who's my fastest rock star. Out of takli and charka, which was popularized by Mahatma Gandhi. And the first student to answer this is Gandhi. So well done. We have our rock star with us. All right. Moving on, from yarn to fabric, we've got two main processes. We've got knitting and weaving. We'll talk about knitting first. All right, in knitting, we are basically making fabric using a single yarn. That's the catch, using a single yarn. And we've got knitting needles for this. And also we've got machines as well. So it can be done manually also. It can be done using machines as well. Yes. Some text is being hidden. Let's see. Yes, Aisha, I did. All right. Absolutely right. Correct. Now, coming to weaving. In weaving, we have two sets of yarns and together they make a fabric. So, weaving basically, it's being done using looms. Now, this can be hand operated or it can be power operated as well. So, we all know about this. But hey, do you remember Weft and Warp? Let's see how many of you remember Weft and Warp. Let's see. Aditya! So, Rockstar Aditya has shown a yes over there. He remembers a lot of you. Okay. Sab Rockstar hai yaar. Acha. So, we have Weft and we have Warp. The horizontal component is basically a weft. So, weft, they are like the horizontal threads. You can actually see that they are threaded over and under. Right? The vertical stationary component is basically a warp. Now, these threads, they are kept stationary and they kind of provide a support system to the weft. So, yes, this is something that you need to know. Weft, horizontal threads, correct. Absolutely. Support network is being provided by warp. Yes. Right. Alright, so there you go. Now, let's move on to fabric. That's great. Can we have the chat running over here, please? All right, let's go ahead. Let's talk more about fabric. So we've got a variety of fabric, and evolution of clothing is again a very interesting topic that we have. We will begin with variety of fabric first. Okay, just like we have a variety of food items that we eat, we have so many different types of fabrics as well. You know, depends on season कि कौन सा fabric लेना. Are we talking about, you know, using cotton or silk or wool? So season is one basis to decide. Now you will tell me what other basis can be there to decide, you know, what kind of clothes we should be wearing. I've told you one, season. What other factor actually decides the variety of fabric? Acha, color, okay. Personal choice. Alright. Occupation, fashion, utility. Very good, all of you. Who was the first one to write about utility? Yes. So good. Raj was the first one. Well done. Yes. Comfort. Okay. Absolutely right. So we choose a variety of fabric based on certain things that we require, right? One of them could be seasons for sure. Now coming to evolution of clothing. Now, you know, this history of clothing, we all know it's very colorful and goes way back. Now in the prehistoric era, initially we used to use bark and leaves or, you know, animal skin to cover. Then of course we started weaving and, you know, weaving twigs, not the proper weaving. Yes, absolutely. So yes, we learn to weave twigs and grass. Absolutely, guys. Oversized clothes. Okay, Aditya. Animal fleas are here. They were also being twisted and used. But, you know, what happened? In those days, stitching was not known for sure. So people would simply drape the fabric. But with the invention of sewing needle, people started stitching fabrics and then there was no going back. But I want to ask you, do we still have certain type of clothes that we are still using in unstitched manner? Is there something? Interesting, right? Yes. Okay. Sari, dhoti, correct. Absolutely right. Change is the only constant. Okay. Alright. Absolutely, you guys are amazing. And yes, with this, starting from a fiber to a fabric, we have happily revised this chapter. I've told you all the important main concepts that, you know, you need to cover. These are the concepts that you just cannot miss. So I hope you've liked this video. If you've liked this video, I want to see a thumbs up here in the chat box as well. Yes? That's great. But very soon we'll be coming up with questions based on this chapter as well. So revise karte rehna yaar, because see, in the exam, it's the questions that are going to help you. Hey Sindhu bhai, that's so good to read. Awesome. And hey, I hope all of you have joined Telegram. Because, you know, we do a lot of great stuff out there as well. Like every Friday, you can actually talk to one of the teachers out there at 3 p.m. How many of you have done this? How many of you have been a part of the live sessions that are happening on Telegram every Friday at 3 p.m.? So many of you, yes, it's so great. And for others, come and join our small family. We all are here to help you out at every step, and you can actually get to know your teachers outside the class as well. Great. Plus, you know, we just kind of keep coming up with stuff, one of them being the homework poll quiz. If you participate, you can actually win special mentions and goodies from BYJU'S. And बहुत interesting goodies होती है BYJU'S की. We all know that, right? So with your love and support, we've come so far. We've come such a long way. And together, as a family, we'll keep growing. We'll keep working hard. Good, Sindhu bhai. So good to read that. So, we'll keep strengthening our bond this way. Yes, absolutely. So, yes, guys, we've got you covered. There's nothing to worry about here. Your exams are around the corner and we are there to help you at every step. Now, right after this session, out of curiosity, I want to know something. Okay, right after this session, post in the comment section which is your favorite fabric. Okay, so I'll wait for your answer. Not right now in the live chat, it gets lost. After the live session, post in the comment section, आपका favorite fabric कौन सा है? And hey, don't forget to hit the like, share and subscribe button as well. Definitely, guys, we value your trust. And that's why we will make sure that you people ace your exam. And we'll keep coming up with a variety of sessions to ensure that. Yes? So good to see this, all of you. Alright, so keep working hard, keep smiling, and I'll see you in the next session. Take care, bye-bye.